Well, keeping kids safe, that's the idea behind a new form of training to help prevent child abuse. It is a 3-hour interactive session that will provide people who work for organizations with the tools that they need.
And joining us now to talk about this is Stephen Liggett-Creel with the county's Department of Social Services. And thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you, Byron and Denise, for having me.
Yeah, we're talking about the issue of child abuse. Talk about how pervasive that is here in the county. Is it a big issue?
It is a big issue. I mean, in the scheme of other things, but it's an important issue. And our job is to keep children safe. All of the adults in the county's job is to keep children safe. So any harm that comes to children is too much. So for the Department of Social Services, we see about 371 sex abuses of cases where we investigate and have a finding in the county. That was based on June of 2016 through July of 2017. And in the first half of this fiscal year, for the second half of 2017, we're actually seeing a slight increase, about a 7% increase. So it shows that it's an important topic to cover.
Okay, and you have a training session that focuses on 5 steps that workers should know in order to prevent these situations. Talk about those in terms of this training program that you have.
Yeah, so the training program really focuses on giving the tools and resources to the adults that participate in the training so that they're able to recognize, react, and report issues of child abuse with a particular focus around issues of sex abuse for the children.
Do people know what to look for? Are there signs? I mean, I'm sure there are a whole host of them, but what should people look for?
I mean, there's a variety of signs, and that's part of the reason why we want people to attend the training. It's more important around if you have suspicion, and sometimes we have our gut says something, and we're unsure. And so what this does is helps us feel comfortable with maybe we're seeing something that doesn't feel right, and making sure that we explore that and then take the steps to actually report that abuse. And so that's what the training really kind of focuses on, is trusting your gut at times.
And in some measure, we're talking about intervening on behalf of someone. People are apprehensive sometimes when it gets to that point. They may not want to get involved.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And again, part of this training is to help people understand how important reporting child abuse and making sure that we are that it's our responsibility to protect children, right? It's all of our responsibility. And giving them some tools, helping them understand how a report is made, and giving them where they, when they're allowed to be a mandated reporter, like professionals, versus when they can be an anonymous reporter, like your average citizen.
Right, right. What organizations, because this is geared towards different organizations, so what groups are you expecting to take part in this?
So we're really targeting child serving agencies throughout the whole county. So we've been focusing on daycare centers, private schools, health and human service organizations, sports, recreational activities where children are a recipient of that particular service. And more recently, we've started to branch out and do general training for your average citizen who may not be attached but just wants to do something to help their community.
And those who take part in this can get continuing education credits, I understand?
Yeah, professionals can get continuing education credits. Everybody gets their certificates so that they can acknowledge that they've participated in the training. But more importantly, they walk away with really good material and an understanding of how they can help their community better.
Well, sounds great. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time, and we're going to give folks some more information on how they can sign up. The number to call is 301-909-2137 or cps.training@maryland.gov.